Hi, my name is David Newheiser. I'm a research fellow in religion and theology at ACU. I'm grateful to David Vincent for his reflections on the history of solitude. I, like many of us, have been struggling to come to grips with the strange situation in which we find ourselves, and I found Vincent's comments to be quite clarifying. I was especially struck by his distinction between loneliness, which can be a burden, and forms of productive isolation. It occurs to me that, as he describes it, this distinction hinges on differences in access to resources that are unequally distributed in our societies. So, for isolation to be productive in the ways that he describes, people need space. They need space of their own that's free from distractions. They need the sort of metaphorical space of wealth that gives them time to reflect and collect themselves. I think Vincent's description of solitude helps to undermine a conception of individual autonomy that underestimates the extent to which we depend on each other for support. Vincent refers at the end of his comments to self-collection and freedom, and I think this is a really suggestive phrase. It indicates in my mind that the ability to collect oneself, and perhaps even our very freedom, depends upon others. In my field, in religion and theology, the myth of individual autonomy and independence remains unfortunately persistent, but it's also reflected, I think, in public discourse today, as many people object to public health measures on the grounds that they undermine individual liberty in service to the common good. By my lights, David Vincent's reflections point to the insight that individual autonomy actually depends on support from a wider community. For this reason, I think, in light of what he's said, the current crisis challenges us to find solidarity in our solitude, in the shared commitment to public goods on which each of us rely.